It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. Andy O'Reilly, Dave Cackley. It is the day after Valentine's Day, and I got a little show and tell for you.
You do?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Appropriate?
See, when you're, here's what happens, Dave. When you grow up and you find yourself that woman finally, and you gravitate toward an adult relationship. Valentine's Day comes along, and I'm going to tell you what. Not only do you get spoiled and get to spoil somebody like I did. I took off the fruit pour yesterday afternoon. Nice thing of flowers, and showed up at school and turned the wife all red. That's part of it. You get to do that kind of thing, right?
Right.
Well, then I get home after working a big, long hockey game. Guess what? Big Daddy's got a little present waiting for him.
Really?
Yes,
what was it?
Huh?
What was it?
You want to see?
Yeah.
I got it right here. It's right there. Take a look here. It's a Smithsonian toy. It's a space capsule.
Wow.
And if you look, it lights up on the inside. And you ready? Ready? Look at that. Boom, there's an astronaut in there.
Oh, my God. You got your own astronaut.
Isn't that great?
That is fantastic.
I think that is the coolest thing. I love it, and I'm going to put it right up here with the rest of my space things that I keep in the studio. I got my own space capsule for Valentine's. And see, it's red on the bottom.
Good.
For Valentine's.
Good for you.
I'm going to turn the light off, though, because I don't want to waste the batteries. Yeah, got me a space capsule.
That's great, man.
I thought so, too.
Hey, and you know what? I want to tell you something. I want to say, because I saw on the Facebook, you're undergoing this kind of metamorphosis where you're eating differently now. You're doing
lost
a
couple of
cleanse.
pounds.
Yeah, like 25 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some of the things you've been doing, and you've inspired me. I'm really cutting down on the sugar.
Yeah.
I've got my vitamin water. Yeah, I'm replacing instead of the Pepsi that you saw me drinking the last couple of days.
Isn't Propel a Pepsi product though?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Great if I was getting paid for that.
Read the label there. What's it say?
It's Propel.
I wonder you're dry. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Product of Gatorade, which in turn is a product of Pepsi.
Hey, but it doesn't have the sugar,
right?
Or all the other stuff.
Right. So you're a health nut.
Yes, refreshing.
That's us, you and me. We're gonna be the inspired, health conscious duo of
without question.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, I guess we got some news to talk about. What you gonna lead with?
A lot of stuff. Well, we've been traditionally now leading with the Muskegon stories. Can't do it today, of course. Got 17 people dead after a former student shot up a Florida high school. 19-year-old Nicholas Cruz is in custody and was identified as the only possible gunman. This after authorities viewed security footage from Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School. Cruz reportedly pulled a fire alarm before opening fire around 2:30 yesterday afternoon. Now, apparently, the school did have security.
Yeah.
And this kid wasn't, he's a former student who was expelled, and he wasn't supposed to be allowed back in the building. And now we got, of course, the typical reaction after this.
Of course.
And
my reaction stays the same. You know what? It's time for better security in these schools. It's time to fortify these schools and
hard target. Make it a hard target.
Make it a hard target. And security, great. Are they rent-a-cops or are they
we don't know.
People? Because we need sincere security people in all of our schools. End of story.
Absolutely. And if you want to come at it, and I've said this before to people, whether you're on the right or the left, if you're on the left and you're looking to come at this from a gun control perspective, don't try and sell we want to prevent this from ever happening again, because you're not.
Nope.
You could possibly lower the body count. Some of these, reasonable restrictions. I think you got to be open to that if you're on the right. But don't come at it from we got to prevent this from ever happening again, because you're not. But you could possibly lessen the body count, and maybe you can find a happy medium somewhere. I don't know.
It comes down to simply more security. We're gonna have to do it at every school. That's all there is to it.
Absolutely. And, it's also there's this balance between freedom and safety. You can't have unlimited freedom and have safety. You just can't. So you got to. Americans are going to have to choose what they want.
And again, I'm not going to get in any arguments or anything like this. But tell me how better security and truly trained professionals at every school, with all they're there to worry about is the safety and security of the staff and the kids. Tell me how that hampers freedom.
I don't think it does at all.
At all.
I don't think it does at all. But you're going to have you got people who are uncomfortable around guns, who want gun-free school zones and don't want somebody armed around their kids. Dude, which I don't understand that.
Marching around with AK-47s and things like that. No, but it's no hampering of freedom to have somebody there that's ready to go and can react instantly, and
have a retired cop, some former member of the military wants to. Why can't can we afford at every school to pay somebody whatever $50,000-$60,000 a year? I think we can.
Yeah.
Quite honestly, you could have this is my solution. I got a solution for you right now.
Go ahead.
The person who runs, because every school has somebody who runs the detention hall. Why can't he be the one? Why can't he be the one that's trained, that's armed, Why can't he be the guy?
I don't know.
You're paying him whatever you're paying him. Have that be part of his job, security. I don't know. If somebody's got a better solution, let me know. I don't know. The Trump administration is looking into replacing food stamps next year. The plan for 2019 is being called America's Harvest Box. Now, this is kind of interesting. The Department of Agriculture is calling it this. It would provide 80% of current food stamp recipients boxes of non-perishable food items grown by U.S. farmers in place of some of their aid. Now, this would apply to households that receive more than $90 in food stamp benefits. See how, if this is a cost-effective way, if it saves us money, and if it's something that, is the food going to be better than what these people are buying with their food stamps? I don't know. I know this. I know poor people are some of the most morbidly obese in the country because the quality of food they eat. I know this as a poor person that I don't eat well typically. And that's my choice, but I open-minded. I think this could be a good thing. What do you think?
I think it's absolutely stupid.
Why?
Why? Dehydrated processed food. Let people choose what they want to eat. Continue the program the way it is. You can't.
But the program's broken.
You can't force people to eat something that they may or may not want or like to eat.
If you're providing the assistance, let's say it's healthy food. Let's say we're giving them boxes of healthy food grown by American farmers. What's the problem with that? It's better probably than what they're going to be purchasing with their food stamps. If the government is providing you with assistance, shouldn't the government have some say in what it is you're going to purchase?
Land of the free.
If they're providing, shouldn't they?
Land of the free.
Yes, exactly. We're giving you free food. What's the issue? Honestly, I'm not saying this is the solution. I'd like to see more, what's this going to cost and what type of food are you going to be providing these people? But yeah, I'm very open-minded. Why are you automatically saying, nah, this is a terrible idea?
People should be allowed to choose what they want to eat. I don't think you should be sending people Spam and Idaho boxed potatoes and give them their, here's your monthly kit. This is what you get.
So you don't have somebody who is getting government assistance, spending a lot of money, spending some of that, say, on lotto tickets, or
you can't spend it on that,
or booze, or no, I don't.
I think it's good when somebody takes their food stamps out and sells them to go buy a bottle of booze. No, I don't. But dude,
so
I don't disagree that the thing is broken, but
this is a possible fix. I'm not saying it's the solution. I'm saying why automatically say no without looking further into this? I think this could be. I'm not saying it is. I'm saying it could be, and you're being completely dismissive right away, and I don't understand why.
Because all right, Dave, you need a hand, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna give you a hand, but every day we're gonna give you this one scoop of gruel.
That's different. You're automatically assuming it's a scoop of gruel and not some good nutritional food that might be good for me Maybe this is something as a poor person that like. You don't see poor people shopping at Whole Foods. Why? Because they can't afford it. Maybe this is new. If it's nutritious and it's going to provide them, and it's not completely, it's not all their aid, but it supplements some of their aid. Why not? Why not? What's wrong with giving these people actual good food, as opposed to just giving them, food stamps? Why not? I don't see the issue here. I don't.
Okay. Good.
Especially,
next story.
And I'm not a big time government interference and everything type of guy. But if I'm getting something from the federal government, and I don't have a problem with them saying, well, maybe we'll give you something nutritious, something that's better for you than maybe what you'd buy on your own, because you're not very good, obviously, at buying your own stuff.
Okay, well, from here we're going to shift to the next story. Not until I say Dave said all that, not me. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, next story.
All right, hey, speaking of Trump, the manager of the porn star who was reportedly paid $130,000 by Donald Trump's lawyer claims the agreement between the two is no longer valid. Gina Rodriguez, who represents Stormy Daniels, said the Trump lawyer Michael Cohen voided the non-disclosure agreement by admitting he paid the porn star $130,000. Rodriguez said everything now is off the table, and Stormy will tell her story. So there you go. We're going to find out what really happened, which we can all pretty much presume what happened. She was paid a hush money, and, probably that's what happened.
So can't wait to hear that story. Ugh.
I think here's the thing is, if you're Stormy, who do you sell this? Which network? Because some network is going to pay her a buttload of money to share her story. Who's it going to be?
Volumes of our times, doesn't it?
NBC, CBS. I'm betting it's CNN. Okay. I'm betting CNN ponies up because they're they've jumped on the anti-Trump train. So that's what it'll be. It might be a smart move on their part. I don't know. We'll see. 150 Muskegon Heights high school students will catch Black Panther at the theater this weekend, courtesy of an alumni member, Linda Vines. The Muskegon Heights alum was inspired by the portrayal of a Black hero, along with other what the hell did I write there? Other themes. Enough money was raised to purchase tickets and drinks for 150 students to see the film Saturday at Cinema Carousel, Norton Shores.
Fun.
You and I have seen movies there. We actually saw a terrible movie there, but it was made better because of the experiments at Cinema Carousel in Norton Shores.
With a nice seat in it. With the experiments.
Great.
You mean experience?
I said experience. I said experience, didn't I?
You said experiments.
Felt like an experience. I felt like I was part of an experiment, having to see that god-awful movie with the blue people flying around. But
Avatar was great. Thank you.
Avatar was terrible. It was a piece of hot garbage. Are you? What? I mean, there's been a lot of buzz surrounding Black Panther.
It really looks pretty cool.
Superhero. I'm not a big superhero guy, but I didn't realize this isn't really groundbreaking. I mean, Will Smith starred in Hancock.
That was good. I like that.
That was a really good movie. I don't know if this has got different themes or what.
I kind of thought I outgrew the superhero stuff, but over the last year, I took your grandkids, take them to the movies once in a while.
Right.
I took Colton to see Wonder Woman, and it was really, really good.
Okay, I got
really
that
good.
Recorded.
And then
I DVR'd that.
You did?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I was kind of curious. I'm like, maybe Max and I will see Wonder Woman.
All right, so we got that one's a good one. And then the other one that was surprisingly good was Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm not a comic book guy growing up or anything like that, but I'm like, all right, he wants to go see Thor. Let's go see Thor. It was right on par. Remember Flash Gordon when it came out in the 80s?
Vaguely.
It was kind of campy. It was kind of
right.
Thor Ragnarok was like that, and it was really a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to watch. There was a lot of dry humor in it. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of pretty cool action and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm not running out to be the first in line for every Spider-Man movie that comes out every 2 weeks, but the last couple of superhero movies I went to see, they were pretty dang good.
I do have to say, I did see Deadpool. I DVR'd that a little bit ago. That was really funny. Yeah. That wasn't your typical superhero movie.
Right, but you can't really take kids to go see Deadpool.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, unless you're a terrible if you're a terrible parent, you can take your kid to see Deadpool. But for the grown-ups, that was That's a good flick. That's worth your time. Sports, it was Michigan over Iowa, 74-59 as we get closer and closer to March Madness. That's sports.
Dave, go watch Avatar and have yourself a great Wednesday. No,
Bye. Thursday.
I got to ding myself.
Ding yourself for that one.
There we go.
There you go.
Talk to you later.
Right. See ya.